1,000 meters. Rabondo steps up. Set. They sprinting away from the 1,000 meter marker. On the left-hand side, Winging It is quick. Vars Illusion is right there. And Sir Pom, the pink cap, is well placed. King's Kiss Tunes in the blue on the right-hand side. The other two have dropped right out of it at this stage. So King's Kiss Tunes, Sir Pom's got the pink cap. Vars Illusion, the green cap's only about 2.5, 3 lengths off the leader. And King's Kiss Tunes going quickly now as they come towards the 400-meter marker. Clears away 2 or 3 lanes. Vars Illusion goes out. Sir Pom goes in for a run, and then comes Winging It. Coming down to the last 250, and King's Kiss Tune is the leader. Vars Illusion's now putting in a claim on the outside, and Sir Pom goes in for a run. And Winging It also comes out for a run. But now Sir Pom's coming home strongly on the inside from Vars Illusion. Winging It running on late, but Sir Pom is going on, and it's Sir Pom to win it. Sir Pom won it. Second, Vars Illusion. Winging It third, and King's Kiss Tune ran fourth. Number 3, Sir Pom, Michael Roberts. Now this horse is in the care, and they win it. And Sir Pom, Serena Moodley, the Pomodoro for Nick Johnson, and they win it well by a length and a quarter. Second goes to Vars Illusion, and that is number 2. Third place to number 1, Winging It. And the fourth place to number 6, King's Kiss Tune, who showed a lot of pace. And the other two were quite some way back. So we'll take a look at that head-on shortly. And King's Kiss Tune led it at this stage, but coming on very nicely on the pink cap was Sir Pom, and then Sir Pom goes on and runs away from the opposition. And Sir Pom, number 3, ends up at R2.40, so that ended up the tote favourite at R2.40, did Sir Pom. Until the running of the second race, back to the studio.
Well, good start for trainer Michael Roberts, who's brought some lovely horses to Hollywoodbets Scottsville this afternoon. And the biggest cheer for Michael when he led in the winner was Ambassador of KZN Racing, Mr. Bill Lambert, who's a big supporter of Michael. Well done to the owner, Nick Johnson. I see bred by Claverflay Stud, the son of Pomodoro, and he seems to be coming along nicely. Michael, tell us about him. You opted to not race him when they changed the meeting to the poly track, and that's proved spot on.
Yes, Dees. I looked at, change of venue, and I discussed it with Mr. Johnson, and, I was adamant I'm not going to go to the poly with a young horse first time. He's never been there or anything like that. And to me today, this is a gift for him because he's come on a lot. I mean, I know there was a lot of talk about other horses, but my horse improved so much from his last run. So, I was quite prepared to wait for the turf. Big thank you to Nick Johnson. We bought him at the ready to run. He's a smart little horse. I don't think he'll end just end up a one-time winner. There's improvement. He's a late foal, and we'll put him away now, to give him a chance to mature a little bit. And big thank you to Serena. He carried my orders. I said to him, test them, give him a chance, and then kick again, which he did nicely. And he won virtually hands and heels, I think, And Claverflay bred him. Well done to my team at home. Thank you for all the hard work. We appreciate it. And there's nothing much I can say.
What I really like was on first time out, he didn't show the pace and speed early. He actually got going late, but today was up with the speed.
These, I don't know how many times I've told you, but my 2-year-olds, I don't hammer them the first couple of runs, even the first run. And he missed the break. He was very green, even with a barrier trial, but I mean, that tells you nothing. And, I knew the improvement was there. Like I said, the second horse finished behind us, and there's no way the second horse could have turned the tables on us, with a natural improvement, which I know that my horse was going to make. And so, I mean, it's easy.
Well, I had the pleasure of bumping to Nick Johnson when I was in Cape Town for the Met, and I'll give him our best, Michael, because he's one of your big supporters as well.
Yes, Nick, my yard is a huge splash. We appreciate every horse that we get from him because, he buys quality. And a nice owner to train with, although we go back a long time, a long way with his dad, Mr. Johnson. So, it's very nice to train for the man. I mean, really, I feel privileged, to be honest with you, because, he spends his money on top quality.
Okay, you got one on the board. I mentioned at the top of this interview that you brought some nice horses to the track this afternoon. Can you help us?
Yes, enjoy the view. You know, I rate him very highly. He's a progressive horse. A big test for him today, but I think it's up to Township Millet in the same race. You know, unfortunately, you know, she ran a few days ago, but I could see she wasn't trying a yard. We put blinkers on her today, and we'll see she's actually on the sale on Tuesday. So, but enjoys a smart horse.
Thanks for that, Michael.
You're welcome.
Lovely. And let's get Sereno Moodley in. And I think the first up, we have to compliment this young man, the way he's going about his business. He's really riding full of confidence. And Sereno, you started off 2020 with a bang. Things are looking bright and things are looking good.
Yes, definitely. You know, like I say, and I said on numerous occasions, you can't do without the chances, and I'm truly grateful to the trainers and the owners for the opportunities.
This horse, Michael mentioned, you know, although it was not too long ago that he made his debut, he's come on in a big way.
Yes, definitely. I was very soft into his first run, you know, and I was very easy on him, you know, the winner drew away from us, and I was very soft on the Zeus, you know, so I knew there was a lens to come from the Zeus, and he just showed his class today. I didn't touch him with a stick, and he won very impressively.
I managed to get a few of your interviews this morning, but for the guys that missed the show, your next best, or where can you know, follow you in the pick six?
Look, I thought the horse, like, enjoy the view. He's come on pretty well back at home, and, you know, he won a very good race last time out, so he should be my next best.
And anything else, maybe, you know, place accumulator, trifectas, quartets, because you got some fair rides.
Yes, I do. I thought horses like Mary O and Captain Demawami should be good bets today as well.
Thanks for that, and all the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Thanks so much, and I'd like to say once again to Mr. Roberts and his team, and to Mr. Johnson, thank you so much.
Well done, Sereno Moodley and Michael Roberts teaming up for owner Nick Johnson. Klaverface stud, the breeders, son of Pomodoro, winning the first. And then the gentleman that takes care of this horse, Sir POM, his name is Mzamgizi. Well done to you, getting your 1,000 Rand from Zoleka, representing Hollywoodbets. If you got a piece of the action here in race number 1, the numbers you'll need, 3, 2, 1, and 6. Up next, it's the start of the place accumulator. Time to jot down there, 13, 10, 10 past 1, race number 2.